Streets talk about making money ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my mind on them stacks, cause that green give you cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always go that route. Put my work in the streets, rapping shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but the Chicago, everybody can't do what I do. That's why I'm crushing the crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and on through the Lou.
King Kong ain't got
an album too. I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. It's money hungry fiends. Like I'm smart, you by selling you a dream. But I stay grinding cause I'm
Chicago,
nigga. And they can't figure
King
me
Kong
out
ain't got
on. You got that paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field. I'm the lion on the mill. I'm the hollow point tip, pointing that you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but the axe brother will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a kneel. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Cause I just got up myself. What's up, y'all? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Well, I've been up about 40 minutes. You know, had to make sure this show was done. You know what I mean? Messing around with this internet. Y'all listen, basketball was played last night, and I think we had the best night ever in watching the WNBA. It was a little bit of, you know what I mean, chippiness going on, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit skirmaging, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But most of all, it was a really, really good night. Asia Wilson, the GOAT, big time win. Sabrina Ionescu, you know what I'm saying, put on her cape. And listen, the White Mamba did her thing. You dig what I'm saying? Then you go over and we saw Kayla McBride and McBuckets. That's right, Magic Miles do they 30-piece and do another history, you know what I mean, moment for us last night. And then, of course, Kiki Iriafen leads her way against the Valkyries and break their win streak. What a great thing. What a great thing, chat. I'm just saying last night was beautiful last night to watch basketball. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's going on, K-Sap? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to Cut That Israel Talk Sports. And, of course, Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. And Get That Off Your Chest podcast. Go over there and subscribe to Get That Off Your Chest podcast with me and K-Sap. That's right. I want to say good morning to my people that's first in the building. Green Thumb and my little sister, Big Girl. I love you very, very much. Yes, I'm still talking because You know what I'm saying? We hoping, big girl, we make a lot of money doing so. So you could come over and then, you know what I mean, you could make these cakes and be barefooted and get these cakes going on, and we could set up our cake meal and be distributing and everything. So you hope that work out, all right? So you be quiet. Let me talk, because that's the talent. You know what I mean? Made a lot of money running my mouth. Y'all, listen. I want to really say you guys saw us on the Players Club cover games last night. Me, Keisha, and Sister Tony was covering the games, basketball last night. And of course, you know, it was really, really a long evening. We burnt all the way almost up to the midnight. Or I'm just saying it was really good that we was able to get blessed with the games that we was able to watch, and we was co-watching the games while we were doing other things. So, you know what I mean? I just want to let y'all know, you know what I mean, today I need everybody to get in here. Come on. Hit the like button. Share the show. As soon as you get in, share it with somebody. Let them know I'm on. I'm here. You know what I mean? And tell a friend to tell a friend. That's right. That we right now are going to be covering basketball today. It was a basketball carnival last night. It was a superstar showcase. It was drama, history, pressure, shot making, comebacks, overtime, records, and young players announcing themselves to into the, you know what I mean, into the league, saying that I'm here. I'm just saying, y'all, look at my thumbnails, what I had put up. What's up, Brother Van? Brian Lewis in the house. So look at my thumbnail, what's going on. You dig? It says, read the message across the top. Best basketball night ever in the WNBA. That is not a quiet headline. That is a challenge. It's telling you that that on one night, all over the league, the biggest names and the brightest, youngest stars gave basketball fans something different than what we've been getting. We already know all of the drama that we was going through for 3 straight weeks. It was exhausting. On the left, standing front and center, was A'ja Wilson, the GOAT. On this generation of representation in Las Vegas, 109-83 victory over Toronto Tempo. You know, Marina Mabrey, you know, always is chippy all the time. They ain't no, I mean, the crash out queen, you know what I'm saying? She ain't, you know what I mean? She ain't feel the job this night, but you know, it's always there for people like me and her. I'm just saying, it is. It's always a night. You know, I got my job somewhere over here, you know, maybe drop it right on in there. You know what I'm saying? They be like, bro, Claude, stop cussing. We going somewhere. So I said, okay, but could I cuss a little bit? They said, hell no. I was like, I got to clean this up just a little bit. They say, no, not just a little bit, a whole lot. I said, okay. All right, let me think about what I need to do. So we made a show, get that off your chest. So y'all go subscribe as you coming in. If you ain't subscribed to get that off your chest with my main man, KSAP, GOAT, man, go over there and subscribe to the channel, man, and do us a favor. And also, when you come up in here, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, y'all. Do me a favor. I'm almost at 5,000. I'm going up. I'm almost at 5,000. Who would think during the summertime that I hit that goal? It's telling you that, you know, she scored 26 on 11 for 14 shooting. That the dominance with efficiency. Next to the story is Jackie Young, who turned in a season high 24 points and 12 assists. Together, they combined for 50 points. And Las Vegas Aces put a 109 on the board and whooped the Toronto Tempo. And I'm just saying, y'all, Jackie Young has started the year off with kind of a slump. Being that Kennedy Carter was there, a lot of people say, oh, Kennedy Carter was there and she was feared about her job and blah, blah, blah. She was, you know what I mean, dating this one or that one, her and this girl, and Alyssa Smith not getting together or gelling or whatever they was trying to bring excuses for. That, you know what I mean, none of that is even on board. When you playing basketball and you focused on your craft, nothing else matters, man. At the top right, Sabrina Ionescu has her first rise to her first rise like a superhero because she put on her cape when the Liberty needed it to be saving. New York had the last 4 straight losses, and she said, no, not today, not in Dallas. She was off most of the game. She struggled for about 4 quarters, but in overtime she arrived. She said caught fire and scored 12 points in 5 minutes and tied the WNBA record for the most points in the overtime period. The Liberty escaped Dallas 99-98. I mean, the white mamba went crazy, y'all. She was like, dun, 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 dun. Kobe, look, Kobe was smiling in heaven this time. He wasn't crying in heaven. He was smiling in heaven, and he was like, yeah, that's my little white mamba right there. At the bottom center, Kayla McBride and Magic Olivia Miles stand together because they made Minnesota Lynx history. McBride scored 33, Miles scored 32 with 8 rebounds and 8 assists. They became the first pair of teammates in the Lynx history to score at least 30 points in the same game twice. 2 times. Yeah, man, that's a fact. Minnesota survived Seattle 105-102. That was a good game. We saw Flajay doing her thing, man. Flajay did her big one, chat. Flajay Johnson did her big one. And listen, what I got to say is that Flajay Johnson, we see her rising. Keep on rising to the top. That's what we getting to see, man. And I'm really proud of her. And Zaya Cook had a really good night. Good morning, ADP. Good morning. I see you up in here. Sister Bernadine, Brother Jonathan. Good morning. Listen, she had Big Four. Y'all already know. Some of y'all that's Louisiana fans, y'all already know that me and Keisha are Big Four fans. And there's some people that got, you know what I mean, they love hating words about Big Four, you know what I'm saying, because they got, you know, some of those little sensitive intentions about themselves and you know, that thing, the situation with her and Angel. No, but what they got to do with it, like Kim Mulkey say, keep the main thing the main thing. Those two got together, they won a championship together, they went to school together, and they lost together. You got what I'm saying? So, listen, Big Four will always get praise over here with me. I mean, that's one of my babies, one of my players, and she is doing her thing in real life. Yeah, so last night was a big thing, and this morning I'm gonna break down all 4 games. We're all about what happened and what's going on and how, you know, the history was made. But this thumbnail tells you, you know, what I was thinking about and when I created it. And all of my thumbnails kind of speak to the audience, man, because I be trying to think of how I feel and how it, you know what I mean, what it felt like. And, you know, when I was watching, and then some people can relate to me when I make my thumbnails, because I get a lot of comments be like, man, bro, Claude, your thumbnails be like, you know what I mean, speaking to, you know what I mean, to us, what's going on. I like it, and giving me compliments. So a lot of times when I make my thumbnails, y'all, I make my thumbnails to speak to what I feel and what I saw. You know what I mean? How I came on to it. Just say off topic. I wish Raven would. Yeah, I wish he was there too. I wish he was there too. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the marquee lights across the top. Uh, the night looked like the greatest show on earth. I mean, that's why when I make certain things, you guys, I try to speak to you guys on how I really feel emotionally inside. You know what I mean? To separate the panels, the show like it's the greatest show on earth. Asia Wilson, you know what I mean? And Sabrina Ionescu, Kayla McBride, Kiki Iriafen was actually something that we need, to talk about. I would say people find time to focus on some of the weakest stuff in basketball. People find time to focus on the negative so they can have, they can have a show, a quick hit, or, get that clickbaiting going on. But what about the game, though, y'all? What about what we, what we really want to see? What about what we actually said that we came to the WNBA about? You know what I'm saying? What is it that you guys are here for to actually, Are you here for the drama? Are you here for to talk about Angel Reese? Are you here to talk about Caitlin Clark, what they did do, what they ain't do, how they got treated, and what's going on? Well, I'm here for some of that, but I'm also here for basketball and how I like and big up the game and uplift the people and talk about what happened. You got what I'm saying? Like Asia Wilson scored 26 points, 11 for 14 from the field with efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Breathtaking moments, 11 makes and 14 attempts. It's nearly 79% shooting in one game. That means Asia Wilson did not need to force any issues, dominate the ball, or any of things like that to take over games. She found her spots. She finished up in opportunities. She punished the defense. She does it all of the time. And Las Vegas wasn't even really dependent on her production. This is why Asia Wilson is so difficult to guard, because Asia is not just a big body. She could put the ball on the floor. She got a midi. She got a 3-point shot. She could shoot the ball from the three. She didn't, mastered her 3-point shooting, because she now 11th in the league. You know what I'm saying? At 40% right now. Asia Wilson, a 5. It's 40% in the league. What Caitlin Clark is supposed to be, this great 3-point shooter, and she not even in the top 20, maybe not even in the top 30. But Asia Wilson is at 40%. That's for sure. So that's how cold Asia is. You dig what I'm saying? But Jackie Young was sensational last night too. She had 24 points and 12 assists. She had a double-double. We got to see Jackie Young, the gun, put on a show, and looked like she was unstoppable. Also, she was sharing the basketball. She hard to guard. She, the young gun is probably one of my favorite tools outside of Kennedy Carter. That's why people ask me, Kennedy Carter or Jackie Young, which one would you want? Well, Kennedy Carter got more of a handle on the ball. Jackie Young got more of a defensive aspect. So one got more than what the other. Kennedy Carter can't play defense, but she can't put the seatbelt on like Jackie Young could be a seatbelt queen. So, they have their own weaknesses and disparities, but give me the gun each and every time, because Jackie Young, the gun, she got her rings to speak for herself. She got that gold medal to speak for herself. How she able to endure any type of turbulence, endure any type of situation, and she could see herself through that situation. I'm just saying, give me the gun anytime, man. They put the aces you know what I mean, over the hump, and damn near, you know what I mean, you know, uh single-handedly just with those two beat, you know what I'm saying, the tempo last night. So Wilson and Young had combined 50 points, and then Alyssa Smith added 18. Uh, that is 68% from the three players. Before we even discussed the rest of the roster, Las Vegas improved 18-7, and the victory carried another historic note. Becky Hammond earned career coaching with 135, moving past Richie Altabito and Pokey Chapman. You know, I got an auntie named Pokey. My auntie Pokey, one of my favorites. She the baby. She my mama baby sister. She the last one. But Pokey Chapman into the 13th place on the WNBA all-time coaching wins list. So Becky Hammond also made history, y'all. Listen. I'm going over this stuff because all of the drama and the craziness we've been going through, and these type of things was happening during the same time Congress was going and putting up petitions and submitting letters to Kathy Engelberg about Caitlin Clark getting filed and Marina Mabry scoring 53 points in a game, blazing. Like, what's really good? You know what I'm saying? The coach milestone matters because winning consistently is in the league of itself and harder. The roster changed, the injuries happen, opponents adjust, expectations rise. Once a team becomes a champion, every opponent circles their calendar for their matchup. Hammond kept the Aces playing with an identity, space the floor, making quick decisions, trusting elite players, and demanding enough defense to let the other, you know what I mean, the offense separate itself. So like when Kennedy Carter and that thing that happened with those guys, you know what I mean, Kennedy Carter was somewhat a distraction to what Becky Hammond was trying to do. And she stayed poised and not let her club or her team just, you know what I mean, get out of whack and focus on the main thing. When you got a youngin like Kennedy that's going to social media, saying things and, you know, not really keeping her head in the game, you know, you got kind of like, you get kind of like a locker room type of feel about now what's wrong, now what it is, or, oh, I see the problem that everybody was talking about. You got what I'm saying? So I hate that for Kennedy. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite guards in the W, but we all got to admit it's something else. We all got to admit that something else is going on. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We all going to, you know what I'm saying, give prayers out to Kennedy and hope that a team picks her up and continue to give her an opportunity as she is growing up. She a young person, guys. I'm talking to the league. And some people, personnel that's from the WNBA that watches this show, Kennedy Carter is a young person. And some of us, you know, like myself, I grew up in the hood. You know what I mean? I was able, you know, to navigate my way through that because I had, you know what I mean? I had a father at home. So I had a little bit more responsibility to not get in trouble because I was going to get in trouble twice when I get home. So, you know, I just tried to, you know, navigate my way through, you know, living in K-Town on the west side and actually having friends that was drug dealers, friends that was gangbangers, friends that was, you know, not so good, you know, people in other people's eyes. But they were my friends. Those were my guys that I grew up from, you know what I'm saying, from high school, you know what I mean, grammar school and high school with. And that's all I knew was the neighborhood, really. And we didn't really go into other areas, but I knew where I lived and the people that was around and playing basketball in the neighborhood. So everybody has their experiences on how they grow up. So give Kennedy Carter some grace, y'all. Give her some grace, and I hope that she find her way into W in circumstances that you know that can benefit her. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Kennedy Carter. We still thinking about you because they can't guard you. You know what I'm saying? And we got love for you, however it goes. But we just want her to get her fair shake, man. Toronto also entered the game under unusual circumstances. Head coach Sandy Banadello was serving a one-game league suspension. So associated head coach Olive Lane directed the tempo. We do not need to use that as the only explanation for the result of why the players have to play, and they have to do their part to win tonight. And the tempo kind of looked like they was off, but we know why they was off, because Sandy Banadello around here calling people species and all of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Sandy, listen, Sandy, don't be around here calling black people some species, okay? You don't refer to us as species. We're we're a traumatized group. We're a group where things that didn't happen to us. You got to understand, Sandy, that us, the group of people that Angel belonged to, is very sensitive and highly sensitive to what people say when it comes to using language and talking to us, because we have been talked to crazy all our lives, most of us.
Toronto Tempo coach, had to apologize. Well, she didn't have to. She did apologize for calling Angel Reese a protected species. All because y'all lost the game, man. That's crazy. And like you call somebody anything but a damn species, as if you talking about an animal, as if you talking about 3/5 of a person. You raggedy heifer, you call somebody a species, because you could have called her anything. You could have said she's a protected heifer, a protected little princess, a spoiled brat, anything. But when you say somebody is a protected species, like see some stuff, and people would sit up there and say, well, that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with race. Yeah, the hell it does. You know why? Because do you know how much effort it takes for somebody to say species as opposed to heifer? Heifer roll right off the tongue. You got to think about species. Like at any point, you can stop yourself from saying species. You know what I mean? Call somebody no damn species. You could have called any damn thing. She's a protected species. Like she's in a zoo some damn where. Like she's some kind of animal. You said it because you've been talking like that.
Y'all heard me. She said it because she been talking like that. And it has hit the highways, the airways. Everybody got something to say about it, because you don't run your mouth when you are mad and call anyone an animal. She said she wasn't doing that. That's the language of Australia. Well, you in America, ain't one you part of, you bragged about being a part of the WNBA for 27 years. Ain't that what you bragged about? Huh? Ain't that what you bragged about? Huh, Sandy? Yeah, I thought so. But anyway, y'all, um, the center question of this game is that whether Asia Wilson scored, we know she can, how she did it, the way she did it, and there is like, you know, Asia. I think Asia really personally, me personally, I think the GOAT want to put a whooping on them anyway for having a coach, you know what I'm saying, over there calling people species and stuff like that. So I'm glad that they got their ass whooped last night by, you know what I'm saying, by the GOAT. I say I wanted to say something about the word GOAT. People throw the word around a whole lot. People like to use GOAT this and GOAT that. But Asia Wilson case, she is a complete resume of what the GOAT is. A 4-time MVP award winner, 3-time champion, multiple final MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year award, elite scoring, elite rebounding, elite rim protecting, the ability to carry an offense and anchor a defense. That is what a GOAT is. For the people in the back and that's hate watching, hey, they using our words too, ADP. They saying hate watching on other channels now because that's, I know they be watching us. But for the people in the back, if you heard what I said, Asia Wilson is the case built on what a complete resume is in the word GOAT. She's a 4-time MVP award winner, 3-time champion, multiple finals MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year award, elite in scoring, number 1, elite in rebounding, number 1 in her time, elite rim protector, number 1, leading in blocks, the ability to carry an offense and the ability to carry a defense. So why are we talking about the other 22? This 22 is the GOAT. I'm just saying. She talk, you know what I mean, dominates the paint, distribute the ball. Jackie Young doing her thing. I'm just saying, man, it's like ABC 1, 2, 3 when Asia Wilson is on the court. But New York entered this game carrying four-time losing streak. That matters because the losing streak creates pressure that follows the team into every possession. Good shots feel heavier, mistakes feel larger. Every opponent believes in it can beat this team when you've been on a 4-game losing streak. Dallas was shorthanded with Paige Beckers did not play after taking a hard fall the previous night. She had been cleared of concussion protocol, but the Wings held her out because of the soreness. Even without Paige, Dallas competed and came within 1 point of winning this game. The Wings led by a double digit during the third quarter and outscored the Liberty 21-9 in that period. New York had to fight back from a game that appeared to be slipping away from them. Breanna Stewart was force of keeping New York alive. She finished with 33 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. Can y'all understand what I'm saying? Sabrina Ionescu finished the game having she had four bad, not so good quarters. 4. But in overtime, she turned it on. Some people, I'm just saying it. It was like she put, you know what I mean, put the cape on, y'all. She had 33 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. That's almost a triple-double from the front court. And it was foundation of the comeback. Stewart scored, rebound, moved the ball, gave, you know what I mean, did all the things, the little things to keep them stability, you know what I'm saying, to keep them and push them through. But at the end of the game, Sabrina Ionescu came through in the stretch. Sabrina had to search within herself at the end of this game Through regulation, she had only 9 points and was 3 of 20 from the field. Many players would shrink after a night like that. They would probably go sit down on the bench and be like holding their head down that another loss is coming. But you know what I'm saying? And they would be kind of hesitant trying to shoot going into an overtime. But no, not Sabrina Ionescu. The White Mamba said, no. She came in, went 5 for 5 from the field, scored 12 of New York's 16 overtime points, 12 points in one quarter period, tied the WNBA record. That is what the cape on the thumbnail means. It does not mean Sabrina played perfectly all night. It means that after 4 quarters of frustration, she delivered when there was no time left to hide. There's an important lesson in that clutch players are not allowed and always, you know what I'm saying, to show, you know what I mean, they struggling. Sometimes the players refuse, you know what I'm saying, to really go back out there and just be aggressive. They kind of like play somewhat, you know what I mean, timid basketball because, you know, on the offensive side, when they shot not going in, they ain't finna be doing none of that. You dig what I'm saying? They ain't finna be shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? She finished with 21 points because overtime completely rewrote the ending. 12 of those 21 came in the first 5 extra minutes. She didn't merely contribute, she took control of the game, and the White Mamba was killing them. Dallas still had a chance. Arike Gumawale scored 29 points. She was phenomenal. She was, you know what I mean, she was hitting 3-point shots. She was mid-range, and then Arike was driving in on them. She was taking it to the cup, as Arike Gumawale always do, because, you know, she's a Notre Dame narrative. Her final attempt did not fall. The Loch Ness Monster, Jacquel Jones, was there, but she couldn't really get it over towards the, you know what I mean, the square, so it could just drop in. I mean, what a good win that would have been for Arike. I do want those type of, you know what I mean, plays to happen for Arike, because a lot of people was trying to call her washed up last year, and she was just hurt last year, talking about Arike, and she young. How she washed up? She young. I don't get it with y'all. Jessica Shepard recorded 13 and 16 rebounds, another double-double. That's her 17th double-double, along with what Angel did. So that her and Angel going back-to-back. She got her eyes on Angel. I'm just saying, that's what it looked like to me. But New York, you know, came out with the victory, and that was that. You dig what I'm saying? I think that the game and having Paige Beckers really mattered, man. Having Paige not being on that court, no, it kind of mattered. Then y'all on the Players Club, we was over there, you know what I'm saying, watching the Lynx and the Storm play to close the night out, and you saw Olivia Magic Miles and you saw Mick Buckets play together and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? How Olivia Miles came off last night. Her stats was let me go over here. Click on it. Olivia played 36 minutes. She had 32 points. She was 13 for 24, 1 for 4 from the from the 3-point line, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. She had 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. And Kayla McBride had 33 points. She was 9 to 16. She's so damn efficient, y'all. She's so damn efficient. She 9 for 16, 6 for 10 from the 3-point line, 9 for 9 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds and 2 steals, 1 turnover. Olivia Miles had 1 turnover last night. That's how you supposed to point guard. That's how you point guard. Courtney Williams had 21 points, 8 for 13, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers. That's what. But why are we getting so caught up in what Caitlin Clark do? I had to bring it up because people was even in the chat as we was calling the games and coming into the chat talking about Olivia Miles, not Caitlin Clark. No, she's not. No, she's not Caitlin Clark. For those who watch in the back, no, she's not. She's Olivia Magic Miles, who does phenomenal things with the basketball. And I just want to let people know, how I think of when people come into the chat, be bragging on Caitlin Clark. I'm not here to bang on Caitlin, man. I don't come up here, y'all, to talk about some BS about Caitlin Clark. That ain't what I mean. Like I told y'all, I'm up here to talk about basketball. Listen, it's them, not me. I'm just bringing it up because that's the way they like to handle their business. They like to hate watch and watch us, do our thing and say certain things.
Some people are going to get mad at this, but I just want to show y'all how white entitlement overlooks black excellence. Republican politicians, news outlets, and blogs are doing nothing but talking about and defending WNBA player Caitlin Clark. I've never in my life seen Republican politicians come out and defend a sports player. That's one of the reasons why I'm talking about this. Now, don't get me wrong. Caitlin Clark is a hell of a basketball player, and she's going to continue to do great in the WNBA. But Caitlin Clark does not lead the WNBA in any categories. She's not the best scorer, she's not the best rebounder, and she doesn't lead the WNBA in assists. But yet, all they do is talk about her. I'm going to play dumb and say, I wonder why that is. But I do wonder, could it have anything to do with her skin color? Because A'ja Wilson has won WNBA MVP 4 times in the past 6 years, but yet nobody talks about her. And yesterday, A'ja Wilson won 2 ESPY awards, one for the best WNBA player and the other one for best athlete in women's sports. But our news outlets and these blogs talking about A'ja Wilson? Nope. All they doing is talking about Caitlin Clark and about how she cried about a foul that wasn't even a foul. And then she faked the injury. Then when the player she was guarding got the rebound, Caitlin magically healed. Then she started charging at a black referee, crying and yelling in her face. Look at how she's all in her face. She should have got a tick for that, but she didn't. I'm just really trying to figure out how Republican politicians can speak out about Caitlin Clark to defend her, and all these blog sites and news sites talk about Caitlin Clark, but yet none of them talk about A'ja Wilson, who is the best WNBA player on the planet. Congratulations to A'ja Wilson, but this is a perfect example of how white entitlement looks over black excellence.
So I just had to, my man dropped the bomb on, you know what I'm saying? I had to put that up for y'all to let y'all know, man, got their main thing. Why are we talking about that type of stuff? But you know what I'm saying? I know y'all hear the black man talking and everything else. They're gonna say, oh, he black, he racial, this and that, da 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 da. And listen, man. It don't matter what color the truth come from. That's the problem with the people, man. That's the problem with them. Seriously. Instead of them saying, no, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, Ninja, then, you know what I'm saying, and going on about your business, that don't happen, chat. What happens is that they try to show a campaign as if we are racist. Me, because I get it all the time in my comments, I'm racist. I could never be racist. I ain't got control of anything. I ain't stopped people from having no jobs. I ain't sick no dog on nobody. I ain't put no water hose on nobody. People in my family ain't lynched nobody. I'm just saying, reality. I ain't took nobody money. I ain't blew up their towns. I ain't killed Black Wall. I ain't killed nothing. I ain't unalive anything. I don't come from that nationality. So therefore, we can never. What you don't like is this with the Sandy Bernardello type of situation. What y'all just don't like is that us, check your ass and your madness. Us, people like me, stop you from going there with us and call you out. And you don't like it because the person that's sitting in the Oval Office got y'all chest all out. You know what I'm saying? And you could say anything you want. This is America. Make America great again. Yeah, okay. Try that stuff in the hood. Try it in the hood. Come on, I invite you. I'm in the hood every day. Come on down. The price will be right for you. I'm just saying. But to go on reference, we have people like her that's courageous, and speaks out about the situation. There goes She Wins. She Wins. Get off my thing, She Wins. You always on my stomach. Damn. Shout out, what's up, MSL? Shout out to She Wins for always, you know what I'm saying, working with me, big girl, always working.
Diana Taurasi said, look, Diana Taurasi
Other van.
will have been
Here you
more.
go.
So are we ready to talk about?
Before, I know some of y'all seen this video. This is the sister that always, I mean, she fights against the negative things that's being said, and she totally puts the people on blast that always talk about, you know, somebody hating on Caitlin Clark. And I just wanted to keep this in reference because we're talking about the greatest player of all time right now that's playing in the WNBA, possibly gonna play another 5 to 7 years in the WNBA. I'm just saying, we talking about somebody that's right now the GOAT of basketball that we could actually put our eyes on, and we have to deal with stuff like this. But Dana Taurasi and Cheryl Swoops, they forced Dana Taurasi out of the WNBA. I believe for this young lady. I believe that they didn't want Dana Taurasi to come back to the league to play that one more year because of what she said about Caitlin Clark. I believe that. And Cheryl Swoops just now coming into having a job, you know what I mean? She had to go through 2 years of scrutiny because of what she said in the beginning when Caitlin Clark was a rookie. Some of y'all remember that.
The fact that Diana Taurasi and Cheryl Swoops may have been more right than anybody in the history of sports media has ever been right about anything. Are we ready to talk about that, Bart? Because hundreds of thousands of you and many, many people in the media owe both Diana Taurasi and Cheryl Swoops a huge apology. Let me remind you what they both said about Caitlin Clark entering the WNBA in 2024. Appearing with Sue Bird on Scott Van Pelt's Sports Center, Diana Taurasi said, look, SVP, reality is coming. You know, there's levels to this thing. You see it on the NBA side, you're going to see it on this side. You look superhuman playing against some 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time. Not saying it's not going to translate, but there is going to be a transition period where you're going to need to give yourself some grace as a rookie. Might take a little bit longer for some people. Underneath the video clip of that was posted to Twitter, this is the reaction. What's with the hate? Nobody hates women more than other women. I have no idea how Clark will do because I've literally never watched a second of WNBA basketball. Cool. Ian Begley was in the minority at the time on this one, said, I didn't hear anything wrong with what Taurasi said. This is true of any pro sport. Now, Cheryl Swoops, while talking about Caitlin Clark, got a couple stats wrong, but her overall point that Caitlin Clark was not going to enter the WNBA and immediately start dominating it made people really fucking mad. I mean, people were so critical of Cheryl Swoops to the point where these racist Iowa fans were making shirts that said, don't be a Cheryl. So here we are in 2026, fresh off of more petulant Caitlin Clark bullshit, getting to the podium after a game, whining about a phantom quad contusion that we all saw did not happen. She cannot handle the physicality. Diana Taurasi was right. We're in year 3 and she's still not handling the physicality. She is an excellent shooter, streaky. She better get 19 fouls to help us get to that level, but that's neither here nor there. Cheryl Swoops was correct. She did not come into the WNBA and dominate. She didn't. She's been an all-star. That's been great. That's not been dominant. We've seen dominant, and it's not been Caitlin Clark. Both those women saw what was going to happen with Caitlin Clark from a mile away, and everybody told them they were haters. They didn't know what they were talking about. That's what you fucking get. That's what you get for telling Diana Taurasi and Cheryl Swoops that they didn't know what they were talking about. You all look so goddamn dumb, and it's there living on the internet in perpetuity. No matter what happens with Caitlin Clark moving forward, it still won't change the fact that we are far enough in now. And the exact thing that Diana Taurasi said would happen is she is fucking soft. She can't hang. The physicality of the league has gotten to her, and she has not adjusted to it appropriately. She was dead right. And personally, I love to see it. Just to see those women who never should have been fucking questioned the way they were vindicated. Because now you all look like the frauds and haters, which is exactly what you always were. Congrats. You played yourselves. So are we ready to talk about the fact?
Real money, eat it. I'm just saying. Eat it, bro. Eat it. Oh, y'all just got to bring up a topic. Man, say that line. Oh, she run. Say that line. What it is that you can't face what your superstar is and what you claim to be greatness. But I'm going to show you what greatness look like. I'm going to show you what greatness look like.
iPhone?
Real quick.
Play
I'm
unlocked.
going to show you what greatness look like, real money. I'm glad you came in the building. How you doing? Good morning, nephew. I got you right here. Hold on. Unc got you. This was great.
Congrats on the win. Just on that fourth quarter, both the two of you and K-Mac heated up, and just kind of what was the sort of cohesiveness and just that connection between the three of you that allowed you to kind of go off in that fourth quarter and get this one across the finish line.
Yeah, I think we kind of feel when we need to get going, you know what I mean? Yeah. We know when, our team needs us and to step up, obviously those two have a lot of experience. So I'm just trying to add where I can and be aggressive. But yeah, seeing, Courtney being aggressive and Mac being aggressive, it allows me to have a lot of windows. I feel like I got to the rim easy because they were, occupying a lot of the defense. So.
And then on the defensive end, does it kind of feel like you guys just need to get to this All-Star break, reset, and kind of get back to the way that you guys normally play defense? I mean, the offensive firepower has been fantastic, but just these 100-point games, it's not typical of Lynx basketball. So just curious what your thoughts are on that end of the floor.
Well, we got another game here, so hopefully we find it then. That's all we can do is just keep trying our best.
Perfect. Thank you both.
For sure.
Cassie. Hey guys, when you think about I guess kind of how the season started defensively in that stretch of games when you're able to hold opponents below 40%, I mean, does it feel like it's something different that you guys are doing, something different that teams are throwing at you when you kind of just compare maybe this month versus the last?
I think teams in this league are really good. I think obviously the more film you have, the more data analytics, teams learn how to exploit our coverages and whatnot. But at the end of the day, and Cheryl always says it's not the scheme, it's just our commitment and level of effort. Obviously middle of the season, fatigue, the monotony, the traveling, can all be factors, and we have to find a way to rise above all of that and just get back to us. But yeah, like Courtney said, we're trying our best. We're not out here trying to give up 100 points on purpose. We're trying our best, and we're also still learning each other as a team. And it's special when you can walk away with a win and be like, we have so much better to be, and so many things to get better at. So yeah.
And then Liv wanted to ask real quick, go for the high five with Ala on the broadcast after she gets you. What's, when you're watching rookies, her, Flage, just, what's it feel like to kind of come into these games and see so many players that you were drafted with kind of come in so strong to the league?
Yeah, it's special. She's really cute. Been supporting me, and I thought I had a wide open leg, but here she comes right over my left shoulder, stuffs my shot out of bounds, and you just have to give it to her at that point. We both laughed about it and just gave her a high five, but it's special. Obviously Flaja had a great game too. To have so many young people in the league coming up and playing well, it means the league is growing in the right direction. And obviously they're gonna, me included, going to carry the torch forward for what our vets did for us. But it's special to see young players performing so well.
Thanks, guys.
Good, Andrew.
Yeah, I guess just to kind of expand on the defensive side, like what kind of are the things that you guys feel like you could get better at? Is it like ball pressure containment, or I guess just what is kind of Coach Reeve telling you guys to work on in the background?
I really think what it is just putting it together for 40 minutes. Like, it's not like we don't know what to do. I think it's just putting together for 40 minutes and all 5 of us doing it each possession. I think that's what it is. Like, you will have some possessions where it'll be, like you say all the time, like a couple of us on the same page, and then it's like one person having a mishap. So I think once we just all 5 put it together for 40 minutes, I think we'll be all right.
Is it fair to say it's like an attention to detail type of thing then, or is it like connectivity, or
I think
guess
it could be a mixture of all those things, right?
Okay.
Like when you're going through a possession, it could be something so simple as somebody not being in low health, right? And now we miss that possession on defense. It could be somebody that needs, like, you got to just guard your 1v1. Then you done got blue blast, so now we in rotation, right? So it's a mixture of things. Like, it's not just one thing where it's like, okay, that's the reason why we're not doing what we're supposed to do. It's like, it's a plethora of reasons why we're not doing it. But again, like, we still got to be happy about a win because we finding a way to win regardless of, not playing the best defense that we know that we could play.
Court, then I just did want to ask you, I mean, when Liv and K-Mac are both going off for 30, I mean, what's going through your head at that point?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, just where can I fit in? Where can I fit in for real? Them girls are going crazy, so just trying to get in where I can fit in, man. Help us win.
Your last question, Carol.
Not to nitpick specific stoppages, but there's a timeout at the, I think, 5:47 mark. Seattle just got a 9-0 run. You guys were down 86-82, and then after that timeout, you made them take the ball at the net on 8 or 9 consecutive possessions. Do you recall just kind of what the conversation was like in that timeout and what adjustments you guys made at that point to really, get back in front and come away with the win?
Yeah, I mean, Cheryl was just like, we have to string stops together and stop fouling. Yeah, simple. It's really not a lot of words. It's just protect the paint, stop fouling, and get stops. And then, I don't think, teams can really hold us in transition. So we know when we're in that space, it's really successful for us. So. Thanks, guys.
You guys, Olivia Miles is the exemplification of what a rookie is. And no real money. I know you want to try to take the show. It doesn't mean that she has to break every single record Caitlin Clark breaks, because there's some records that Olivia Miles hold right now that Caitlin Clark hasn't done in her rookie year. I'm just saying, that's facts. So every rookie and every person that comes in the league ain't got to have the same type of record, because it's certain things that Caitlin Clark, she wasn't rebounded. She don't play defense well. She turned the ball over. So Olivia Miles will never get that damn record. You talking about that record? Olivia Miles won't get that record in her rookie year. No. That ain't gonna happen, because she ain't even on the trajectory. Olivia Miles. See, I'm tired of this guy. This guy come in, he's a Caitlin Muncher. And we just up here talking facts, man. We just talking facts, bro. It's things that Olivia Miles has done right now in half of a season that Caitlin Clark didn't do. Right now, in a half of a season that Caitlin Clark has not done right now. So, I mean, better shooter, better passer, play better defense. I mean, she tries to get her defensive game up to par. At least she trying. At least she ain't being a goddamn cone and confused who where her man at. She played hard-nosed defense. She took on the toughest player. She took on the toughest player and played. You have to, I told y'all, some people are just the Lulu. Some people are just, you just can't tell them because they got, you know what I mean? They done drunk the Kool-Aid so much and they hate that they wrong. They hate that they're wrong. See, there's some people that's man like me. I'm man enough to say, hey, I could be wrong. Y'all hear me to say that in every episode. I could be wrong. And then there's some that just don't want to be wrong, know they wrong, and then still stand on because they feel how they feel, even though they was wrong, and they look in your face and smile, and that's weird. That's very weird. I call that to be a weird situation because now you got me side-eyeing your ass because now ain't nothing I'm gonna say gonna get you off that slope because you have dedicated yourself to absolutely go down that slope in that soapy bar and slide around. You got what I'm saying? You say, bro, Clarkies don't know or remember any other record unless it's by Caitlin. But let's drink the Kool-Aid, etc. Oh my goodness. It says, notice Candace and AB didn't cover the Dream Games when they beat the Fever twice. That's what they done. Hey, they not gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it, chat. I'm just saying, y'all, sometimes you drink that Kool-Aid and they can't get up off that soapbox. They just sliding on that soapbox down the street. They can't get up off. They can't get up off of it. And there's so much other great stuff going on in the WNBA, and they just won't let you be. They just keep, man. That's because you a muncher. Don't try to make somebody else know they a muncher. That's what you like. That ain't what's happening, but that's what you like. You like that type of thing. You got what I'm saying? You like that type of thing. And then, of course, they mad. Let me tell you why they mad, chat. This is the very reason they mad. They mad. Most of them, you know what I'm saying? Most of them mad because of this type of thing.
Cam, I was being nice.
See, she doing the John Cena. They mad at they mad. Big girl van, they mad. Oh, she could do it, but she can't do it. I rolled the eyes. Oh my goodness. That's why you mad, Real Money. You mad. And you hate your sister who did that. You a hater. You hate your own, your own color. Cause she did that to her. Look. I gotta troll him because he be trolling. I trolled you back. I just did that right for real. Just for real money, just for you, nephew. I had that one special. Hey, that was special in the clip just for you. Okay? just for no. Oh no. I know you do. I'm just saying I did that one just for you. I had to remind you that you know what I'm saying? I had to calm you down because you be forgetting that she didn't got whooped twice by two sisters that played on the same team at one time though. She got beat by Angel D and Camilla. And Raven, who on the bench on her team that they trying not to let her play because everybody was worried when that little girl walked across that stage. They say, oh no, oh no. She gonna take Caitlin Clark because guess what? Raven is a big body. She could put the ball down on the floor. She could play seatbelt defense on anybody. Stephanie White, free Raven. Raven, get Raven off of his job. Get Raven off this job. Hey, get Raven off that bench, man. Let her go. Let her come to Seattle or Chicago. I don't know what the hell to tell you. Free Raven Johnson. She being held. Y'all know how the music industry, when you get a similar artist, somebody, you know what I mean, try to buy those records to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like they did when Marion left the the group the Supremes. Mary Wilson. She left the Supremes and they were trying to suppress her records and stuff because she was the dominant singer. That's what they try to do. This is exactly what they do with Caitlin Clark. They try to suppress the greatness of Asia Wilson and Angel, of her greatness. They try to suppress that shit as much as they can, man. They just need to cut it out, man. Let somebody be free, man. God, dog, man. Y'all need to real money. Y'all bogus, man. Y'all shouldn't be doing that type of stuff, man. Straight up, man. Y'all can't be doing that type of stuff, man. I'm just saying, man. That ain't even right, man. You know what I'm saying? So I would say the thing is this. Caitlin Clark is special. But Asia Wilson is greater and special. It's just the facts that Asia Wilson is greater. That's facts. We don't have to argue with that. And they're better shooters in the league. And they go on all of these Foxes and saying that Caitlin Clark is the best shooter, and she's not. Once again, Asia Wilson is in the top 20 on efficiency. Hey, she got them turnovers. Hey, passing them out. Everybody get an apple turnover. Everybody in the chat, y'all get an apple turnover too. And y'all not even in the game. Yeah, damn. I'm just saying, man, God. Listen, stop doing that. Oh, she number one in assists. She also number one in turnovers. So her turnover ratio has went out the door. She got more turnovers than assists. Where do your assists go? They went to turnovers on the turnover rate. God damn. Okay, y'all. I'm like, I be getting up here playing this shit. Okay, y'all. I just wanted to go over that. You know, real money. You know, I love you. I just had to mess with you. You know, because you be messing with me and messing with me while I'm doing my show. Caitlin Clark got poked. Hey, hey, y'all. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark couldn't even. Caitlin Clark couldn't even get doggone. You know what I'm saying? You know, just be okay. She had a contusion, and then she got up from a contusion, and on the same leg, she yelling at the ref on the same leg and jumped and threw, and she was like, "Oh, I forgot I had a contusion." Oh, I can't make this shit up, y'all. I love the game of basketball. I really love the game of basketball because guess what, y'all? We wouldn't have nothing to talk about. And the WNBA just keep on giving. The WNBA just keeps on giving. And I like it. I'm here for it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And let me give a shout out. I don't care what y'all talking about, because I'm gonna give some love to my baby bopper, the boo bop, the bam. And I don't care who don't like it.
More that we can dial in on like all the little details and understanding that
Both,
the margin of error.
hey
of,
y'all,
like,
these
mistakes.
both of my baby girls.
Go ahead and get
Both of them.
started. Bella, do you want to kick us off?
Oh, sure. We've for either of you, we've talked a lot about this team's sort of youth and relative inexperience in these close games. How long does it take for that experience, now that you've been in 10, 11 close games, to really take effect and translate into some wins?
I think it's the execution in like the last 3 minutes of a game. I think that's like what separates good from great. And I think the more that we can dial in on like all the little details and understanding that the margin of error of like mistakes has to be super low within the last 3 minutes, especially against a team like Minnesota. And then also just being poised and being calm and understanding the concept. So like, we're a young team. We work extremely hard every single day. So it's just all about taking that extra step and getting over the hump.
So I had looked like defensively you had Olivia matched up for a good amount of this game when you were in. What challenges does she bring? Obviously she's a great player, but what did you see just having her there?
I mean, her ability to just stay poised, stay calm. I couldn't really speed her up, I wouldn't say, but I was able to contain her a little bit. She still dropped 30 something. So I think that, like you said, she's a great player. She's definitely a great player, but we just got to contain her a little more. You know, 30 is a lot, and we got to try to get that down next game.
For either of you guys, in that second quarter, you guys are down by 11 and playing the number 1 seed in the league. That's kind of hard to not get down on yourselves early against a great team like that. How are you guys able to propel off a 13-2 run after that and stay in the game?
I think first and foremost, it's like you got to think like that. For us, it's like we've been close in a lot of games with a lot of good teams. So that kind of just gives us a little hope to know that we're not too far behind. Like, we've been close, like you said, in 11 to 10 games, so we're not that far behind. It's just all about getting over that hump and playing like a champion team. Once we're able to do that, it will turn around. And for the second half of the season, because, you know, we got one more game till All-Star, like, it can turn around then. Like, you just never know when it can happen. That's why we just got to continue to just be ourselves and keep having that winning mentality.
You get a rematch Wednesday morning. What's the number one thing you're going to focus on?
I would say ball screens with Olivia. I think that's something we got to get. K-Mac as well. We got to stop her a little bit. And then, like I said, I believe it's going to be a close game again next game. And, of course, we want to come out with the W. So, like I said, it's just that 3 minutes, that last 3 minutes. That's going to be the hump for us that we got to get over.
Flage, a couple of games ago, I think it was after the Chicago game, you had made a reference that you recall all the players or teams that drafted before picking you. Mm-hmm. Do you know the players in the teams?
Yeah.
I'll leave it there.
I know everybody.
Flage, I just wanted to, you understandably looked pretty upset after that final shot. Can you just sort of walk us through the end of the game and what you're feeling?
Just irritated. Coach drew up a great play. We executed very well. I gotta hit that shot. I shoot too much, you know. But I'm gonna get another shot like that and I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be a lot of those in my career. So I wanted to take the shot, wanted to make it. So just disappointed in that result, but the process was perfect.
Big foul.
There was a lot of people who was open. So I think that was a great process. Good pass by Dom. I just gotta finish that, stand my shot.
To build off that, Flage, for you and or Zaya, just knowing that you face them again Wednesday, is that, I know it sucks right now, but is it exciting maybe?
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? That's like an example of her going to her greatness, man. This is a rookie. She wanted the shot. She asked for it. She didn't let Kelsey Mitchell or Zaya cook. She didn't let Kelsey Mitchell shoot or Zaya cook. Zaya Cook gonna knock that shot down. Y'all saw Zaya Cook is a monster. Listen, Zaya Cook they need to just have Zaya Cook starting at point guard. But they know that Zaya gotta bring off, you know what I mean, something off the bench. Because if Zaya didn't come up off that bench, the bench points, they ain't got nobody that's gonna be. Katie Lou did okay. She had like 9 points or something like that. But if Zaya didn't come up off that bench, chat, you know, they wouldn't have no bench points at all, because, you know, Stephanie Dawson had 3 points. Katie Lou Samuelson had 7 points. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no really. It wasn't no production coming up off that bench. So, you know, Jordan Hurst had 9 points. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if Zaya wasn't coming up off that bench, they'd be in trouble. Yeah, they'd be in trouble. That's just the way it is. And I get it. They need Zaya for that energy and to run up the court. But I told y'all, don't sleep on Zaya Cook. And y'all, Bro Cloud, a player, we don't even know who she is. Well, there she go right now. There you go. There goes Zaya right there. Love you, baby, the bop of the boo bop, the bam. Gamecock Nation, though.
Be able to have that challenge again, to go up against, you know, such a good team like this, knowing that you were so close tonight.
Yeah. I feel like AAU kind of. You know what I'm saying? You get to play again, you know what I'm saying? So I think score 102, 105, like one possession game. So I think we got a lot to learn from that. We're going to go watch film, you know what I'm saying? We're going to personally take this personal, especially on the defensive end. I know I will. That was probably my worst defensive game ever. So I think we just got to go back to the drawing board and execute. We're going to do that.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Zaya.
Stay with me. Stay with me, MSL. I said Flage was willing to take the last shot. She didn't depend on her Kelsey Mitchell, which is Zaya Cook, to shoot the last shot. Do you get it now? Follow me. Wake up, MSL. Wake up. I can't do this alone. I'm just saying. You got to follow me. You got to. Caitlin Clark not taking the last shot. Remember in her rookie year, she gave it to Kelsey Mitchell to be doing all those last shots. Do you remember her rookie year? MSL, don't start this morning. Stay with me, okay? Stay with me. I'm trying to move a little fast. We got to get the show together. Come on. Boy, that's what happened when your brothers come in here. Hey, Tika Miller. Hey, baby. T. Camilla in the building. So, y'all, it got a little chippy last night. It got a little chippy. It got a little chippy over in that Hey, that last game that we gonna talk about before we get up out of here is Van Holler. The Mystics, Washington, came in and took one and cut their streak off. They said, we gonna cut your water off. After these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand. Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America because, of course, we make ours and crafted, handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the number one product that you're going to ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports.
Hood soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my
Michael Iverson, Sports Radio Service. So you guys got down by 9 in the first and then made that great comeback in the second quarter. So what was the motivation going into halftime when you guys managed to get the lead?
Just our sense of urgency has come a little late. That's from halftime or, just being able to evaluate what teams are throwing at us. I think we just have to be able to have that same intentionality from the beginning and just, play harder. So we're going to go to Zoom.
That wasn't the one. My fault, guys. That wasn't last night. It was. There go last night.
If this doesn't work for you, we promise a 10-fold refund immediately. Yes, you heard that right.
Hey, real money, you got to put your dentures in.
A great comeback at the end. Did you talk about that closing lineup that you went with? It seemed like it was a little bigger. And can you talk about how much experience you've had playing with that and the chemistry of it?
Yeah, we just continue to stack stops. I think that was our biggest thing. When we went zone, they kind of, figured out how to manipulate that at one point. So I think it was just key for us to get back to playing man defense and having our principles to load up. But at the end of the day, they were competing with twos, and we'll take that over threes. I think we made the adjustment to not overhelp as much, stay home and communicate a little bit more. So definitely just proud of pushing through for that fourth quarter.
Jen? Hey, y'all, congrats on the win. Kira, the other night you were expressing wanting to get off to better starts, and just curious if you saw kind of more of what you're looking for in that respect tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I think we came out just being aggressive. I think, we learned from some mistakes from playing them a few times now. So I think this was just definitely a good start for us.
And for both of you, you guys entered the game with the third best team defense in the league, and both of you individually have kind of talked about how you're guarding on the perimeter more and feeling comfortable doing that. But also just curious how you each individually feel like you guys are growing, as rim protectors and interior defenders.
I think each and every game we're just getting more comfortable. Also just playing off of each other. Kira and I are definitely working on that, like who's rim protecting, who's being the extra helper. But I think when it comes down to crunch time, when there's a will, there's a way. And I think we did a great job of that. We were switching 1 through 4. So I think that's one of the reasons why we're the number 3 in the league. But yeah, I'm just really proud of how we competed on the defensive end today.
Just one more for you, kind of on a similar note, 4 blocks for Lauren today, for either of you. Just curious to hear your thoughts on how she's been growing lately, particularly on the defensive end.
Yeah, Lauren is playing great defense for us. Just, timing the blocks out. They were trying to attack her in some possessions, and, she might have got called for them before. And I think they're 50-50 whether it's actually a foul. But she just continued to use her length and, soak up as much as she can from, her teammates and the coaches and what they're telling her. So she's just continuing to grow every single day.
Awesome. Thank you.
Deidre?
Girl. Sorry, y'all. I'll make this quick. Congrats on the win. Kiki, for you, it seemed like this game you were able to get a little bit more touches compared to the last game. How was that for you?
I think just the way I approached today's game, I didn't have the best last 2 games, and I just wanted to have my impact on the game. So I think from the beginning, I just really worked on getting myself in position so it's easy for my guards to throw it in and we can play inside out. I kind of studied how Golden State was guarding me the last time so I could kind of counter that today. But I think it's just a growing pain as my sophomore season. So understanding that teams are going to scout for me and I have to be prepared for anything coming into any game. But I think today I was just really determined.
Hey, Matt, listen, chat. If somebody got a difference of opinion, that don't please don't block people. And listen, if a person got a difference of opinion, I'm talking to my family that's in the chat. Please don't block people if they got difference of opinion. Now, if they disrespectful, that's one thing, but if somebody you don't agree with, it's just, come on, man. Y'all stop that shit, man. Stop blocking people that got different of opinion. Now, if they disrespectful and doing disgusting things, block their ass, but don't just be blocking them because you don't agree with what they say.
On, making an impact for my team.
All right. And then quick one for you, Kira. Just with Georgia and her performance and her ability to be able to hit the 3 a little bit more consistently tonight, can you just talk about what you saw from her?
I saw great things from Georgia. I told her pregame, she be shooting the crap out the ball. And I told her if I see any hesitation, she owed me $100. So I didn't see any hesitation. And I think she came out and showed exactly who she is and who she can be. And she just needs to continue to have that confidence and have that energy because she puts in the work. The coaches are surrounding her with the right support and she has the opportunity. So she just has to keep believing in herself and keep trusting, who she is. And she's going to come up big for us every time.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man. So look, Kiki needed this game. Kiki really needed this game. He got a little chippy though, y'all. It got a little chippy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Got a little chippy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, they was putting it on Van Haller. They was putting it on they ball holler. They was putting it on them. Y'all see, hey, shout out to Cody. Cody Cody was playing her heart out, y'all.
Salon dives on it as well. And the McMahon, oh my. She dives on top of Janelle Salon.
And then steps over her as well, too. Doesn't really take her time, being careful, stepping up. So very surprising there. And now we'll have a review.
On it, Salon dives on it as well. And the McMahon, oh my. She dives.
Hey, Cody McMahon dropped it like it was hot. Oh, I did. He say I'm being blocked from sending a super chat. Oh, you say you're being blocked? I don't know why. I don't know why, Max. Let me see. You might have to come in and come back out. Oh, I just saw I'm being blocked. I ain't know. I don't know. You might have to come in and come out. Let me see. T. Camilla be on it, boy. Yeah, T. Camilla be on it. Let me look. Let me see what's going on. Thank you, baby niece. I love you. Let me see what's going on. I don't know what's going on, chat. Oh, let me see what's going on. Yep, I don't know why. Hey, well, look, to see if we can fix that, y'all send a super chat, man, a super sticker to see if it's just Max Sullivan. Get the channel, y'all. Come on, we in Reverend Night Church, y'all. I mean, $1.99 super chat, real quick to see what's going on. If it's just Max probably needs to come in and come out. You know what I'm saying? They say, bro, Claude, I see you. Yes, sir. I see you. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, y'all, if you'd like to give a super chat or a super sticker, please do so. Let's see if it. Let's see if there's something that was going on, because Max Sullivan said that he tried to give a super chat and he could not get through. I'm trying to figure out why is that, y'all. We about to get up on. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna say, Bro Claude, are you covering the games tonight? Yeah, I am. Say, Bro Claude, that's your cash out top corner. Yeah, that's my cash out top corner. So if you want to give Max, if you want to give to the cash app in the top corner, and then I'll just read what you put in the T. Camilla's so damn smart. T. Camilla, your uncle love you. Straight up. I ain't lying. You know you got those ride or dies, like you know what I mean, AL504 and everybody. Yeah, and my sister, y'all, it probably Max, you probably have to come in and go out. Thank you, baby sister. It say, here you go, come big gummy. Damn, is you trying to call me big dummy? I don't know what happened, chat. I mean, Max, I don't know. You probably gonna have to come in and come out, bro. But you can if you would like to send me a super a cash out. The Cash App is right up in the left hand corner. You can send it to Gingerbread Man 33. So you can send that right to your brother. And I appreciate I read what you be saying anyway most of the time. Thank you. She wins. You know what? She wins. You know, your uncle love you, but you at work, so you better put your feet up. Oh my God, man. All my people. Brian Lewis, thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, hey, y'all, look. This don't mean that y'all don't support me the rest of the month because she wins come from Chicago. So you gotta watch them Chicago ninjas. Cause they be thinking hey man, I gave you $2, so leave me alone this month. Real quick, y'all, real quick story. This is a true story, chat. This is a true this Oh, this is a true story. Y'all want to hear this? Y'all want to hear this true story? Me and my cousin, we in the church, right? This before I converted to Islam. I think I was in like my early 20s, like 21, 22 years old. I think, no, 20, 21 years old. Yeah, I was somewhere like 20, 21 years old. And we in the church, right? And this ninja, this ninja, he gave $1. He put in 4 quarters. He put 4 quarters in the pan. I was like, man, we just got paid. What you? He said, hey man, shut your damn mouth. Stay out my business. And I was like, God gonna get you. God gonna get you. He said, this is my tap for this month. It went, you know how to change it. Ungrateful ninja. And the preacher, the pastor up there sweating. Hey, Reverend Jones up there, look. Reverend Jones up there sweating. I love you, Reverend Jones. Hey, Reverend Jones, if you up here, hey, if you look, I love you, man. I love you so much. Hey, Reverend Jones up there, y'all. Y'all don't even understand, man. Reverend Jones up there teaching. He up there preaching. You gave 4 quarters. And we just got back. And he looked at me like this. Stay out my business. That's my tap for this month. Oh man, she wins. You better get your cousins. So let me read these super chats. I love you. Ain't nothing like my big girl say, here you go, you big gummy. $2 super chat. She wins. My baby niece say he's scamming us, y'all. Chicago. See when you mess with Chicago ninjas, that's what happened. I'm telling your daddy on you. I'm telling you, I'm for real. This time I'm telling your damn daddy. When you come home, I'm telling your daddy, God damn it. Brian Lewis, my brother from another mother. Thank you for the super sticker, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you, man. She said, works just fine to me. Hey, I got some serious friends. I love my friends, man. I love my friends, Jack. It says that's exactly I'm going. I was going to say right now. Thumb, you ain't supposed to be saying. Green Thumb, you with me. You with me, Green Thumb. Remember. Thank you. I appreciate you for the $2 super chat. Hey. Hey, Max Sullivan. You making these people think we working together, man. God damn. Hey, Sia Rosa. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for the $11 super sticker. See, see, she wins. And big girl, that's how it's done. That's how it's done. Since y'all want to, hey, if your family members treat you like this, chat, what you say about your enemies? Yeah. MSL in the back of the church, like, I ain't giving nobody shit. They need to be paying me for this information. God, no. Y'all are awesome people. Straight up. Thank you, Max Sullivan, for the $2 donation, man. I thank you, man. I thank you all. Y'all are, man, y'all some awesome people, for real, man. Every day I wake up, man, to be around y'all, and I'm so grateful. Hey, Brother Nate, we doing good, Brother Nate. Brother Nate, this for you, Brother Nate. This for you, Brother Nate. It was coming up. You said we already members. I know that. Hey, brother, man, you better go. Hey, I can't take you nowhere, man. I can't take you nowhere. Nowhere. Hey, this is for y'all. For my people in the back. This for y'all. And big girl, don't be hating. Don't be hating, big girl. You heard what I said.
About you being an undrafted free agent and how you're now starting to the sky. What is something about that story that people don't realize and something that you want them to take away from that?
That I grinded hard for 2 years overseas. You know, I put in a lot of work behind the scenes, behind the cameras. You know, countless hours in the gym after even being turned down and, you know, going undrafted. So I think that's really tough. And a lot of people don't realize how much that takes, you know, to get back up and keep trying to pursue your goals.
You also played a EuroLeague in Poland. Tell me about that experience, just adjusting there and just kind of getting in tune with things down there.
Definitely different. Definitely an adjustment, culture-wise. You know, language barrier-wise. You go everywhere, you're stared at. So it's definitely an adjustment. It's not easy. You're away from family, friends. But you know, it makes you really appreciate the game of basketball, and I think I really took that away from it. And I'm grateful for my time overseas, and I'm going back overseas. So I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, shout out to Sydney Taylor, an undrafted product. I'm just saying. You know, shout out to her. I appreciate it, man. Listen, she came in, man, and did what she's supposed to do. And an undrafted player, you guys. An undrafted player, phenomenal player. What is you talking about? Hey man, I told you your family members be doing you crazy. I mean, damn. You say, bro, Claude, y'all pulling the scam like Reverend Sam on Good Times. And say she is. Bro, Claude spinning us like what this. Well, damn, thanks for giving. Van say, we already members there. He say, he doesn't have his Cash App on the screen. Oh, it was up. I'm sorry, baby. It was up, baby girl. AL, I had it was on top of this. See, that's what T Camilla was talking about. The where it say gingerbread man, at gingerbread man 33. I'm tired of them. GINGAHBREAD man. You send a Cash App like that guy, dog. Hey man, I love y'all, man. This was a great morning. I've always had good mornings. I like getting up early and getting to it. ADP, I love you so much. What's up, Pharaoh? What you been, man? Love you, boy. I appreciate getting to it though, y'all. It says, do you think WNBA wants her to leave? They allow players to hack her without cause. No, they don't want baby girl to leave. She bring too many eyes. She bring different genres to the business. AL 504. Angel bring too many different genres, which they not gonna admit to or submit to, but she bring so many things. No, Ryan Clark got fired yesterday. I go over there and y'all, Ryan Clark was fired on ESPN. I have a video, so y'all go check out the video. I posted on this channel about Ryan Clark. Go. I gave y'all full details. Ryan Clark was fired on the air. While he was on the air, go over here and check out my go check out my video, man. Give my video some love, y'all. Go check it out. I got full details. What's up, Secrets? And then I also cover Shador today too. So go big up my Shador Sanders video. So y'all go check me out, man. Check out my videos and not just my lives. I be trying to get down for y'all. So you know what I mean, and share. Rex Ryan, Rip Shador jersey photo shoot. He Rex Ryan just opening his mouth, talking crazy and bull stuff. You know what I'm saying? He get to talk about a black man, you know what I mean, on his rise. He just jealous that Shador Sanders got swag. But y'all go check it out, man. I already posted the videos. Y'all check me out, man. Support. And I appreciate y'all so much, man. And I love you. And I ain't nothing like y'all. He said gummy scamming. ADP, you so damn late. Stop being messy, ADP. ADP. Stop being messy, man. Ain't nobody scamming. We got our YouTube check this week today. What you talking about? Get out of here. Stop playing with them people like that. I'm just saying straight up. We got paid today. And they talking about be quiet, ADP. You over there being messy again. I'm snitching. And I covered. See, ADP. I had already covered it last night when you had put it in the chat. I had already did Ryan Clark, baby girl. When you had put it in at 12, I had already had it done. Cause I was thinking of you. I was already on it, and then you thought about. You asked K-Sap, you gonna do a video about Ryan Clark? I did the video Yeah, they wanted to humble him, AL 504. They wanted to try to humble Ryan Clark because Ryan Clark got motion. Ryan Clark got big motion. It was on air. Go check out my video, MSL. Go check out the video. It was on air. Straight up. Y'all go check me out. Hey, y'all listen. I gotta get up off here, man, because y'all play too dang on much. I love my family. Y'all is what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Please turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Be a part of this channel. Give to the channel. Listen, y'all, I can't do this without y'all. I cannot do this. I cannot do this without y'all. I thank y'all for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. But as always, I leave as I came with another bang. ADP, you better cut it out, knock it off, and quit it. Peace.